Welcome to our channel. I am GDP, and this just happened. Before we get started, I would appreciate if you guys hit the like and subscribe button down below for the YouTube algorithm. I would also like to thank my newest Patreon member, June. Thanks for supporting me and becoming a new Patreon member. I'll be giving you access to my private Discord channel in my Discord server. Just private message me once you see this video so I can get your Discord name, because I can't find your Discord name right now. But let's go ahead into today's Flameshine series. If you guys remember a couple videos ago, I was talking about how we were saying that the wolf pet is bugged. Well, I am now going to retract what I said and not say it's actually the wolf pet that's bugged. I'm going to say that it is Athakwa's dot that is bugged. What I think is what's going on is this passive right here, where she applies a dot based off her damage and not an actual attack percent. For some reason in their spaghetti code, they might have forgot to include this dot as an actual bleed. So even though the icon shows it's a bleed, even though the icon shows it's a poison, I don't think their code actually classifies it as a bleed or a poison. So that way Wolf and Snake are not going to be receiving, your team's not going to be getting that buff from these dots for Wolf and Snake, essentially. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Phoenix pet, because the Phoenix pet has better stats. It has holy damage and crit damage. So we're going to use that pet, and we're going to use no burn buff. The reason for this is, if you remember, I ran a wolf with 3 Delasiums, and I had essentially no bleed buff because Wolf wasn't buffing my team, and it was still really high damage. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to run this team here with Drake with a Radiant Demon Bell. I have him positioned to be faster than my entire team, so possible 20 energy extra. I have a Heart Watcher here with a Glittery Demon Bell. So we got 2 upgraded Demon Bells in this team. Right now she is faster. She's faster than Athakwa. So that's more energy, which is more skill damage for Athakwa. Then we got our Athakwa here with our standard 1/3 crit with a Glittery Antlers Cane. Full red here. I'm running Purify just because I have a DA boss this time. So I want to make sure I got Purify. We have a 1/3 split up with this, with the Antlers Cane, skill damage, attack, full red with Purify, full red with Purify. This one's got the upgraded Staff of Punisher with an attack stone. And then our final Delasium is going to have the Antlers Cane regular with a 1/3 split up and basically a trash stone. So let's go ahead and go into our guild, go into our Flame Shrine. We're going to fight this. I know it sounds crazy, but with no burn buff. So let's go ahead and pop out Sigmund, put in our 10-star Delasium. The hero that I would want energy reduced from is this 10-star Delasium. So he's going to get the basic attack each time from the DA. And let's go ahead and see how this does. So we're already pretty high in damage already. Athakwa did get the buff. So hopefully Athakwa will use an active here. No, she's not going to use an active. So it'd be nice if we can get an active once the pet buff is out, but it doesn't look like we're going to. But these dots are starting to get really high. Oh, we have an active out with the Phoenix buff, but she didn't crit. Oh, she didn't crit. That's sad. Feels bad, man. Alright, so Athakwa now has an active just because of the bell, the Heart Watcher, and the Drake upgraded Demon Bell. And these dots are so big. Yep, it's lagging so hard. This is gonna be really high damage just by how hard this is lagging. I know this is high. Yep, 44 billion. So we did 44 billion on a DA boss with, you heard it, no burn hero. So the next test I have, we're gonna give one attempt on this, and that is just to throw in the Sigmund, drop a Delasium. We're gonna do one test with this and then go back to burnless if burnless is higher. If with burn with the Sigmund ends up being higher, we'll play with another attempt like this. So now it's actually really good for Athakwa to get those buffs. We need Sigmund to die though. He is gearless. All he has is a magic stone or magic source. Doesn't look like he's gonna die though. Yeah, he's getting those Phoenix buffs, but Athakwa's getting them. Has gotten 2 so far. Her active is already doing a lot of damage. That Sigmund absorbed that Phoenix buff while Athakwa did not get one. That's sad. That Sigmund's gonna die here soon, it looks like. Maybe the next round of actives, Sigmund dies? No. Nope, he doesn't. Man, that Sigmund got a Phoenix buff every single time almost. 1.5 billion crit from Athakwa right there. And Athakwa did not get the Phoenix buff there. $1.5 billion once again. Yeah, because she didn't get the Phoenix buff, so it didn't go higher. Ooh. 77.1? Alright, so we're going to stay with this. We are staying with this. Wow. We're going to stay with this. We're not going to go burnless. We're staying with this. I do think the most optimal Dela Army is this team right here. Except make Sigmund E5. If you make Sigmund E5, I've already tested Flame Shrine with an E5 Sigmund and 3 9-star Delasiums just to see how much of his dots are replicated. He's going to add anywhere from 3 to 5 billion damage. No, that's in Broken Spaces, it's 3 to 5 billion. And let's see, in Broken Spaces, the team was doing anywhere from 3.4 to 7.2 billion. So each Delasium was doing, I think, anywhere from 2 billion to 1.5, I think. With Sigmund doing about 2 billion. In Flame Shrine, the Sigmund did about 7 billion. With each Delasium doing, I think, anywhere from 5 to 6 billion. So that just kind of tells you how much he's going to add to your team in this if I made Sigmund E5, which I think I will eventually, just to make the most optimal PvE team. If you know me, I strive for the most optimal, and I think the most optimal would be E5 Sigmund with this team until they fix the wolf bug with Athakwa. Alright, so this one was 32 billion. So this one actually, well, that's a huge swing from replicating Sigmund versus not replicating Sigmund, that's a huge swing. So if you, as I said, so if I added a E5 Sigmund, that damage would equalize a lot better, because now that E5 Sigmund's gonna be producing his own pretty decent dot, and and Sigmund does a decent amount of damage himself. Like, Sigmund is no joke, 7 billion damage in Flame Shrine, so it's a lot of damage from my boy Sigmund at E5. Alright, so he actually died this time. So this might be a really, really, really good run. Hopefully. Hopefully Heartwatcher does not... Well, actually, Heartwatcher, as long as it's just one of them and not both of them, like that right there, both of Drake and Heartwatcher got a buff, but Athakwa got it, so that's only the hero that really matters. I mean, it'll be nice to get 3 damage dealers to have it. Like right there, Athakwa did not get it, so that's unfortunate. I think we'll have... Nope, we don't get any actives. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This one was 48 billion. So huge swings of damage and you're replicating the Sigmund. But I think that having no Sigmund with the triple Delacium, I think we basically I think 44 billion was essentially the highest that you would see with it, because you're not getting any stacking damage. So even though this is more RNG and less consistent than the other thing, until they fix Athakwa's bleed/burn or bleed/poison, where you could run Wolf Pet, I think this is going to be the best setup right now for Delacium Army. Drake just... He justifies dropping a Delacium. He really does. He increases Athakwa's damage by so much. It really justifies it. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. We did 200 billion on DA the first time, so that's a lot of damage on DA. Catch you guys in the next video.